Welcome Autocar India viewers to this week's edition of Quick News, the one-stop shop to get all the latest updates from the automotive world. Before we get started, allow us to remind you to please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and make sure the bell icon is active. That way you could be the first to know about all our latest uploads. Now let's get into the news. We'll start the week's news with a quick roundup of the big winners at the 2023 Autocar Awards. Maruti Suzuki's Grand Vitara was awarded the Car of the Year, while the Bajaj Pulsar N160 won the Bike of the Year title. Our video of all the winners from the evening goes up soon. In the meantime, you can also find the full list of winners on the link in the pinned comments. Over what was a very busy week, Autocar India also set a new top speed record in India. Driving the 1900 horsepower Pininfarina Battista at Nat Tracks, Indo's high-speed test track, Autocar editor Horma Saurabhji achieved a GPS-verified Vmax of 358.03 km an hour. Incidentally, the previous record of 332.2 km an hour was also set by Autocar India in an Audi R8. Autocar show editor Renuka Kirpalani followed suit and set the record for the fastest speed by an Indian woman by clocking in 357.1 km an hour. The Battista also set a 0 to 300 km an hour acceleration world record, taking just 10.49 seconds. Here is a detailed list of all the records set by the Battista on that day. Our video of the record runs goes live soon, so please stay tuned and keep those notifications turned on. Over the week, we got our first look at the next generation Verna. Hyundai has released sketches that reveal the frontal styling and the latest model's side profile in full. The latest Verna sports a split headlamp setup up front and a large grille, atop which is a flat bonnet with subtle creases on each side. Adding muscle to the design are the character lines on the doors that blend neatly with the flared wheel arches at the rear. Particularly distinctive is a new fastback-like design for the rear quarter, while stylish diamond-cut alloy wheels are seen too. However, the production model might have a slightly toned-down styling. The Verna's rear end hasn't been revealed as yet, but earlier teasers revealed details like a full-width LED light bar and crystal-like inserts in the tail lamps. What are your first thoughts on the Verna styling? Let us know in the comments below. Of the other things, Hyundai had revealed last week that the new Verna will be offered with two powertrain options. The range will start with a 1.5-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine, while higher trims will get an all-new 1.5-litre turbo petrol engine. While more details are awaited, expect the new Verna to be priced around 60,000 to 1 lakh rupees more than the outgoing version. Bookings for the new Verna are open for a token amount of 25,000 rupees. Tata Motors has updated the Harrier and Safari SUVs with added features and ADAS tech. The updates bring the SUVs up to speed with its rivals, with a list of enhanced features starting with a new 10.25-inch touchscreen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The screen also displays free from a new 360-degree camera. Instrumentation has also been updated with a new 7-inch screen. Both the SUVs also get memory function for the driver's seats, while the Safari additionally gets powered adjust for the co-driver seats and ventilated seats for the second row on the captain's chair versions. Both the SUVs also get a new range-topping XZA Plus options trim that brings in Advanced Driver Assistance System or ADAS. This suite includes autonomous emergency braking, forward collision alert, lane departure warning, lane change assist, and traffic sign recognition. The ADAS features are only offered on the automatic versions of the SUVs. The two SUVs continue to be offered with a 2-litre 170 horsepower diesel engine with 6-speed manual or automatic gearbox options. The engines have been updated to meet the upcoming RDE norms. Petrol versions of both the SUVs are in the works and should be out in the coming months. Tata Motors has used the updates to rejig the Harrier and Safari variant lineups, which also includes the introduction of the Red Dark editions. Based on the fully loaded XZA Plus O variants, the Red Dark Edition models gets an all-black, open-on-black exterior color scheme, along with red brake calipers and a subtle red insert on the front grille. The Red Dark Edition models also sports carnelian red seat upholstery and grey trim on the dashboard. Prices for the Tata Harrier now start at 15 lakh rupees for the base XE manual, while the fully loaded XZA Plus option Red Dark comes in at 24.07 lakh rupees. The Tata Safari meanwhile starts at 15.65 lakh rupees, with the XZA Plus option Red Dark topping off the range at 25.01 lakh rupees. Tata Motors has also launched a new Red Dark edition for the Nexon compact SUV based on the top-spec XZ Plus Lux trim. Like the Red Dark editions already covered, the Nexon 2 sports an all-black over-on-black exterior color scheme with red highlights on the fog lamp surround and subtle red inserts on the tri-arrow grille. The Nexon Red Dark also uses red upholstery on the inside. The Nexon Red Dark editions can be had in petrol and diesel form, both of which are further available with manual and AMT gearboxes. Prices for the Tata Nexon Red Dark editions range from 12.35 lakhs to 14.35 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Maruti Suzuki has announced that its Eeco has crossed 10 lakh unit sales. The Eeco started its life in India as a Versa back in 2001 and was reintroduced under the Eeco moniker with a lower entry price in 2010. The model has been updated over the years to meet the latest safety and emission regulations and only recently received a new K-Series 1.2-litre petrol engine with a factory-fit CNG variant also part of the lineup. The Eeco is currently priced at 5.22 lakh rupees going up to 6.51 lakh rupees. Sang-Up Lee, Hyundai's design head, has been named the 2023 Car Person of the Year. Lee, who can be credited with the look of the current Hyundai and Genesis models, won most votes from the jury of World Car Awards that's made up of 100 automotive journalists from 32 countries, including Autocar India editor Horma Saurabhji and Autocar show editor Renuka Kirpilani. Lee's most recent works include the Ioniq 6, the all-new Kona and the N-Vision 74 concept. This is the second year in a row that a Hyundai executive has won the World Car Person of the Year. In 2022, Luke Donkerwork of Hyundai Motor Group was honored with the title. Let's now change gears and have a look at the latest from the world of two-wheelers, which ironically starts with news about a bike that doesn't have gears. Bengaluru-based startup River has launched its Indie e-scooter at an ex-showroom price of 1.25 lakh rupees. What sets the Indie apart from the rest of the e-scooters is its practicality-focused features such as an expansive storage space, pannier mounts, front foot pegs, and crash guards. In terms of specs, the e-scooter has an IP67 rated 4 kWh battery pack that can deliver a claimed real-world range of 120 kilometers. River claims that the battery can be charged to 80% in 5 hours using the standard charger. The mid-mounted motor on the Indie has a peak power output of 6.7 kilowatts and 26 Nm of torque and powers the rear wheels via a belt final drive. The motor propels it from 0 to 40 kilometers in 3.9 seconds, with top speed being claimed at 90 kilometers an hour. The bike and the scooter both have a 5-year or 50,000 kilometer warranty. The Indie runs on large 14-inch wheels and has a front telescopic fork and twin rear shock absorber suspension setup. 240mm front and 200mm rear disc brakes with CBS are part of the package. On the feature front, the River Indie has a few novel features that are not found on other electric scooters, such as crash guards and front foot pegs. It also has 2 USB charging ports, one on the handlebar and one on the glove box. The Indie gets all-LED lighting and a host of add-on luggage options such as a 25-litre top box and a pannier set which can hold up to 40 litres. Some other useful features include a color LCD dash, side stand cutoff, reverse parking assist, and 90-degree valve stems. River claims the Indie has the longest and widest seat in the segment. The River Indie ships with a charger included in the price. It can be booked on the company's website now, with deliveries slated to commence by August 2023. Currently, River will sell the Indie scooter in Bengaluru, with plans to expand to 50 cities across India by 2024. The company also has plans to establish a fast-charging network soon. Bajaj has relaunched the Pulsar 220F at 1,39,686 rupees ex-showroom. The model was originally launched 16 years ago, but Bajaj Auto says that there is still a sizable market for the motorcycle even today. For 2023, the bike now gains OBD2 compliance but is likely to remain mechanically identical to the BS6 model that was sold earlier. We have learned from dealer sources that deliveries for the 2023 Pulsar 220F are slated to begin by the end of this month. We've also been told that the 220F will be offered in a carbon edition, much like the smaller Pulsar 125. Currently, the on-road price of the relaunched 2023 model stands between 1.7 lakh rupees to 1.75 lakh rupees. At this price, the Pulsar 220F has become dearer by roughly 5,000 rupees to 7,000 rupees compared to when it was previously on sale in 2022. Ampere has launched the Primus electric scooter at 1.1 lakh rupees. The new Ampere Primus e-scooter is powered by a mid-mounted motor that has a peak output of 4 kilowatts, and the power is transferred to the rear wheels via a belt final drive. Ampere claims that the Primus can do 0 to 40 kilometers an hour in 4.2 seconds and is capable of a 77 km per hour top speed. The Primus is equipped with 3 riding modes: Power, City and Eco. And there's a reverse too. The Primus e-scooter gets a 3 kWh lithium iron phosphate battery, which is said to have a range of 107 km on a single charge in power mode. The company says the range will be higher in Eco mode, but hasn't revealed an exact figure. The battery is said to take 5 hours to top up when plugged into a regular 5 ampere socket. As for features, the Primus gets a digital instrument cluster and Bluetooth connectivity with turn-by-turn navigation and notification alerts via the proprietary Ampere app. Ampere has also launched the updated Zeal EX e-scooter at an introductory ex-showroom price of 69,900 rupees, which is valid only in Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and Jharkhand. As for other parts of the country, the Ampere Zeal EX is priced at 75,000 rupees ex-showroom. Additionally, Ampere is offering benefits of up to 6,000 rupees for the Zeal EX till March 31st. The Zeal EX is powered by a 1.8 kilowatt motor, has a claimed top speed of 55 kilometers an hour, and comes with multiple drive modes. It has a 2.3 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery that's said to give it a range of 120 kilometers on a full charge, and it can be topped up in 5 hours. Yamaha has launched the 2023 iteration of the Fascino 125, Race Era 125 and the Race Era Street Rally 125 scooters. Prices for all three scooters have gone up by 1,500 rupees. The engine in all three models is a 125cc air-cooled unit that continues to produce 8.2 horsepower at 6,500 rpm and 10.3 Nm at 5,000 rpm and features Yamaha's hybrid system and auto start-stop tech. Furthermore, all three models are now OBD2 compliant ahead of the April 1 deadline. Yamaha has also added new color schemes to these scooter lineups. The Fascino 125 and the Race Era 125 disc variants get a new dark matte blue color, priced at 91,030 rupees and 89,530 rupees respectively. Moreover, the Race Era 125 disc and drum variants get new graphics in its existing color schemes. The Race Era Street Rally 125 meanwhile gets two new colors for the disc variants, which are light grey vermilion and matte black, both priced at 93,530 rupees. The company has also made its Y-Connect Bluetooth app now standard across its 125 scooter range, while earlier it was only offered on the disc variants. Hero's subsidiary Vida, which launched its V1 electric scooter last year, has now started setting up its fast charging networks in the cities where the e-scooter is currently sold. Vida has set up nearly 300 fast charging stations across 50 key locations across Delhi, Bengaluru and Jaipur. The fast chargers can be located through the My Vida app, and the availability, reservation and payment for the process is all done via the app itself. And that brings us to the end of this week's news. Thank you all for joining us and hope to see you all next week.